Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my 85th Flosstube video, and my pile of whips is falling down because that's me. Welcome. Yeah, it's Friday, August 6th, and I am going to show you all of my works in progress from the last 2 weeks, and I am going to show you the model I stitched for Twin Peak Primitives because they posted it completely on Instagram, so I asked them if it was okay to show you, so I'm going to. And I have some shout outs to make, and yeah, I think that's it for this time. So, and why is my phone dropping down? I don't know why. It's that kind of a day today. It's holiday, so if you hear noises, everyone is home and everything is falling down. I don't know why. Let's hope stay that way. My ring light was taking a bow. Okay, I don't know if I will cut this out, but it's that kind of a day. So let me first take a sip of my coffee. First, I would like to thank everybody to return to my channel. If you are new, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, be a returning viewer. I will really love that. And if you are a returning viewer, and yeah, I don't know what my train of thoughts was, but thank you so much for tuning in again. And let's start with my whips from the last 2 weeks. Oh my. First whip. I didn't iron anything. I just, yeah, have my project bags here, as you just saw at the beginning of the video. Last video I showed you this one, that I bought it and that I was going to start it with Lydia Lovely Stitches for hashtag Team She Sleeps. This is She Sleeps by Stephanie Pui-Mun, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I started it. I'm going to show you. Let me just fold my fabric over so I can show you properly. Let me fold it some more. Oh man, somehow it feels like I'm doing this for the first time. I don't know why. This is what I have so far. I am stitching this on 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross. And I started at the top middle part because it's a round design. And yeah, I really love this. I love the colors. I really love how it pops. And I'm showing you the right way. I hope you can see the beginning of the middle of one of the flowers. And yeah, I'm just going willy-nilly. I believe it was Susan who commented willy-nilly. I really had to laugh about it because I was starting willy-nilly a lot of projects. I'm just going where my thread leads me at this one, and I really wanted to get to the red parts. So this is She Sleeps, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. That's my first whip. My second is one that has been my thumbnail for the last 2 times. It's You'll Never Melt Again on Me by Unconventional XStitch. Artwork is by Adrian Borda. And I am going to show you because I want to show you, of course. And this is a very big piece of fabric, so I will have to fold it. Oh, I'm totally forgetting. She Sleeps, the first whip. I did a total of 15 Dutch and English together. Dunglish. My God. 1553 stitches in total, and that makes 1.04%. For You'll Never Melt, I did this. This is stitched on 25 count potato Lugana 1/1 full cross. I am doing 20 by 20 blocks with a little bit of feathering, and I love this. I love this. It has not many colors, but it's just beautiful. And I have done a total of 1044 stitches, and that makes 0.77% done. So yeah, that's You'll Never Melt. The next one, We, the Stitchketeers, Jantina Stitches, the Rocking Stitcher, Lovely Stitches, who has 1,000 right now, so she's not under 1,000 subs club anymore. And Alice, hi Alice, Honeybee Stitcher on Instagram. We were talking, as we do mostly every day. We were talking at WhatsApp, and we were talking about that we love 25 count so much. And I had next to my yearly focus piece, my finish challenge, Mini Gypsy Firefly, who doesn't make an appearance in this video. I also had a Stitch in Time Winter by Aimee Stewart, and that was also on 18 count. And we were talking about it, that we didn't like it anymore, but yeah, we were started on 18 count and we weren't going to restart it anymore because that would mean a restart for the third time. So we were done talking about that, and then suddenly Lydia, thank you Lydia, decided to drop in WhatsApp that she was going to restart it on 25 count. So I immediately said to her, Lydia, what are you doing to me? Because if you're going to restart it for the third time, I would have to. I say would have to, but yeah, deep down, I really want to stitch on 25 count. So, and I only was 2,000 stitches in. So what better way, what better time to restart it when you're not that far. This was 18 count Ada. This was what I had. And let me show you the design first. This is Quick Stitch, a Stitch in Time Winter. And I restarted it. Hashtag start all over again. And I restarted it at the bottom left because I started it twice at the top left and I didn't want to be fed up from the get-go, so I restarted it from the bottom left. But that means a lot of white, or only white, because this is snow, with a couple of light blue stitches here and there. But let me show you. I hope you can see it. The other ladies didn't because, well, maybe if I show it a little bit up close, but it's hard to show you. It's only white stitches. So I did a total of 1,005 stitches, and I'm at 1%. And this is done on 25 count Dune by Zweigart, 1/1 full cross. And it's hard to see, but they're really there, all the white stitches. So I am aiming for the fox. I'm going to the fox first. So next project is the project I had started and designed for my bonus son. And was part of FC Madness July, which is Green Arrow. I charted this for my own use because it's copyrighted. It's a copyrighted image, so this is my only chart just for me, and I'm going to delete it and destroy it when it's finished. I did a total of 653 stitches and I'm at 32.42%. And this is what I have so far. Also stitched on 25 count June by Zweigart, 1/1 full cross. And yeah, it's hard to see, but it's coming along nicely. So we'll see how far I can get this year. Then August 1st came, and I had a new start again, because why not? I bought this kit. I made a working copy for myself, so I made a working copy of the cover picture as well. I wanted to preserve the kit and the original pattern. This is Spring Fairy by LetiStitch. Originally the kit came with 16 count Ada. I wanted to start it with 25 count Lugana 1/1. And I started with 1/1 on 25 count. But the stitches weren't as beautiful as I normally think they are. Maybe that's because this is not DMC thread. So luckily I also cut out a piece of 20 count, and I restarted it immediately after a couple of stitches on 20 count, and I like that very much. I really love how it looks. Yes, you can see a bit of fabric showing through, but that's okay. I'm going to show you. I really love to see how it looks, and when my stitches don't look nice and it just ruins the pattern, I just won't. I love 25 count, but not if my stitches weren't looking right. This is my start on it. I am not counting stitches on this one because it's kit and I don't have it in Pattern Keeper, so I'm just stitching this without keeping track. This is 20 count easy grid 1/1 full cross, and yeah, you can see I started in the top left. You can see a little bit of the bushes, and that's it. I worked on it for 2 days, and without showing you the entire pattern, because that's not done, I'm just going to fold it a little bit. As much as I love Pattern Keeper, I really can't live without Pattern Keeper. It makes my life so much easier and stitching so much more fun. I embraced the fact that I had to return to paper pattern for this one, and took out my colored pencils and just filled in what I wanted to fill in with color, and just embrace the fact. And this is just, excuse me, mindless. It's almost therapeutic. So instead of hating the fact that I couldn't use Pattern Keeper, I just embraced it and just used my colored pencils and yeah, use it as a sort of mindfulness. So that's Spring Fairy. And the last whip for this time around, is it? Yes, it is. is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers, because FC Madness July was finished and I could stitch whatever I want again, and I really felt the urge to do a long dog sampler, so I stitched on it for the last 3 days. And this is a bedspread, so let me just see. This is what I have so far. I'm just going to show you the overall look, and then I'm going to take it up close to the part I was working on. Let me move my needle minder. I filled in the bottom part of this motif. I added this part, I added the border, I added this leaf, and I made my way at the first motif here. And yeah, I really love my colors. I'm just picking them. I have, I believe, 5 colors. I'm listing them below here. I use 5 colors, I think, and I am just choosing which color from that 5 I am going to be using for the next motif, and I really like that. This is done on 32 count platinum Murano by Zweigart, 1/2, and yeah, I really love this. And I did a total of 1209 stitches, and I'm at 13.76%. So almost 15. And those were my whips from the last 2 weeks. Then I was browsing on Instagram, and suddenly I saw my own stitched piece coming by. The twins of Twin Peak Primitives posted my stitched piece, my model stitch, for the release at the expo the end of this month, and I immediately asked them if I could show the full design, the full stitch on my YouTube channel, and they said, of course you can. This is it. This is the piece I stitched. It's, I believe, Holiday at Hawksby Abbey. Holy Night at Hawksby Abbey. I never looked at the title. I just stitched because I loved it. I stitched this on my own dyed fabric. This is vintage lace. At the picture on Instagram it looks a little bit pink. It isn't. It isn't pink. It's just the lighting. This is just, yeah, a samplery type of color, vintage lace. And let me show you a little bit up close. The frame is a wooden frame I bought at the thrift shop, and just fits this design. And let me just see if I can show you the bottom. There are some houses and a couple and and a church and some reindeer, and the saying is saying, "The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends," which I believe so. But this is the full design. Look at the cardinal. It's just beautiful. This is the full design. It's going to be released at the end of this month at Expo, and I am very proud. I finished it in a month and a half, and I really enjoyed this stitch. And yeah, this is beautiful, and let's hope, hi YouTube, pick this as my thumbnail. But that's my model stitch, and I'm really proud of it. Then I have something else I bought. Let's move into haul. I bought an antique sampler on sort of like an eBay type of website. I really did my research if it was really antique, and yeah, it is. I am in the process of finding out more about the stitcher, and it's going to take a while to, I'm going to reproduce this one, and it's going to take a while to chart it and to make it into a pattern. And yeah, but let me show you without hopefully the glare. This is the antique sampler I bought. It's stitched by Hilkje Wouda, which is a Dutch stitcher. She was 7 years old, and this is a Frisian sampler. And yeah, I really love this. I really love that there were cherries here. And let me take you a little bit up close. I love the brightness of the alphabet, and yeah, we'll see. I'm going to chart it, but I love this, and I got it for a steal because I got it from someone who had this on the attic, and yeah, maybe it was a family member, I don't know, but I saw this one and I fell in love with it, and the price was right, and yeah, I really want to reproduce Hilkje Wouda. And it's stitched, what was the date again? She stitched it in 1871. So yeah, that's my antique sampler. And yeah, I know I am into full coverage at the moment, but I also love samplers. So let me just move these frames over because they are falling down and we won't have that. So I'm sorry if this video is a little bit chaotic. I feel a little bit chaotic at the moment, but that's what it is. It's life. Last thing I would like to talk to you about is my shoutouts. I have 4 shoutouts, and they are not all under 1,000 subs. So, but I just came across some stitchers. The first one is XStitch. She is Inga. She lives in the UK and does lots of full coverage. I really love watching her videos, and yeah, she does a lot of beautiful projects. So then we have the Giddy Stitcher. She is from the UK as well. I forgot to mention or write down her name. She does a lot of vlog style, but I'm not sure if that is her normal style of making videos, because I haven't been watching a lot of videos of her. She doesn't have a lot of videos, and she doesn't have a lot of subscribers either, but I burst out laughing. She is so funny. She has such a sense of humor I like, and she does a lot of crafting, and yeah, just check her out. Then we have the Crafty Stitchers, Heather and Steve, also from the UK. They are very funny together, and they have a lot of beautiful projects and a wide variety of projects. And then we have Crafting in Colorado, which is Elisa. I believe that's the right way to pronounce it. She is a friend of Jemima, the rocking stitcher, and she yeah, took the plunge to making Flosstube videos. And she does a lot of full coverage pieces and a lot of dimensions pieces. So I love her first video and I love her projects. So check her out. And those were my shout outs for this time. I believe that's everything I would like to talk to you about. I don't have any, do I? No, I don't have any haul at this moment. Don't have any Happy Mail at this moment. So it's a shorter one. So I'm going to wrap this up. I am going to clean this up and upload it to YouTube, and you will see this tonight, and then I will be back in 2 weeks, I think. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks. Stay safe and happy stitching. Bye for now.